It was then that... It was then that you approved this cloth as conclusive evidence. Tap, yes, you, the chief of police, personally approved this cloth.
Okay.
Oh, that's the angle. Not my favorite.
The only person who could have cut this from the victim's vest is the one who stood before Prosecutor Marshall in his final moments. In other words, the real murderer. And there's only one person who that could be. Tap, Damon Gant. The killer was you. I suspected it all along.
Now's not the time for any slurs.
Oh my god. Guys, the Disney animatronic is broken. Can someone please report to fix it?
Oh, God.
I knew I should have gotten rid of him. That good-for-nothing scum.
Not Jake, Marshall.
For 2 years, he's been snooping around the department trying to get something on me.
Ah.
Crimes are being committed every day, yet he insisted on hounding me.
Well, you killed his goddamn brother.
Well, your crime wasn't exactly petty. It was one of those non-joke crimes. He wanted to reinvestigate the case. He recruited Angel Star, then convinced Bruce Goodman.
Detective Goodman.
Yeah, that's right. Oh God, it's been so long.
It really has.
If the evidence is transferred, I'll lose my only chance to find out the truth. Please, you gotta help me.
Oh, this poor man.
Goodman turned him down, as he ought to. Still, Jake Marshall didn't know when to quit. He stole Goodman's ID card and tried to take the evidence. Goodman came to me that day. He wanted to file a lost item report. I went with him to the evidence room. Then all of a sudden, he decided to speak out.
Oh.
Ooh.
Now what are you just talking about, Goodman?
Can you please reopen the investigation, Chief? We can't transfer the evidence out. There are too many questions left unanswered.
Why don't I open your chest hole? He opened his evidence locker and he was taking the evidence out and he said,
It's not too late. I'm going to hand all this over to Marshall.
Why the hell would he say that?
well, to be honest, I was a bit taken aback by his words. I had a bad feeling when he came to see me, but I never thought he'd bring up SL9. That's when I saw it. That accursed knife. I couldn't just pull it out. Doing so would have only led to more blood, making it near impossible to hide your crime. Even so, the blood was just pouring out. I mean, it was a slip and slide. I didn't know who might stumble in, so I hurried to wipe it up. I was worrying so much about the floor, I didn't realize my fatal mistake.
The bloody handprint on Detective Gumshoe's locker.
Man, it's been so long.
I know, right? I used to be known as the crime computer, but everyone has to start somewhere, I guess. I was too nervous. I had no business doing any of it. Then you put the body in my car? I'm sorry.
Who's gonna pay to clean the leather?
I couldn't think of any other way to move the body. I broke your trunk, but what's the big deal? You got a lot of junk in there anyway. You make a lot more than us detectives ever will.
Ooh.
This guy's a psychopath.
Tap! Leaving the prosecution's card aside.
I wish he would have.
How could you? How could you get Miss Sky involved in all of this?
Well, she had as much to lose as I did if the truth came out. So you took the evidence from Detective Goodman's locker. I felt bad for having to do it. I also didn't have the time to pick and choose what to take.
So, you left the jar fragments and the glove.
Yeah. It looks like I was better off being an investigator of crimes than a committer.
You seem pretty nonchalant.
Bruh.
You seem pretty chillaxed, pretty nonchalant for just deciding to go on and kill somebody.
Not
Hey, we all make
somebody,
mistakes.
somebodies.
We all
Multiple.
make
Oh, you're right.
mistakes.
He did kill. You're right. He killed Neil earlier. Damn. Yeah. Ugh.
They all did their best to get in my way.
He was a better detective than a crime committer. The first one you got away with for 2 years. I don't know.
I got ahead of them. They do their jobs well, much to my dismay. If fake evidence doesn't hold up very well upon close examination, you must have known that. Tell me,
Oh,
Worthy,
no.
why do you stand in court? Me? You despise criminals. I can feel it. You and me, we're the same.
Oh no, Spider-Man.
I'm not like you. You're a murderer.
Yeah, I was just thinking. What? We've all seen Spider-Man 1, Gant. Now's not the time.
The orange goblin.
Oh, God.
That's incredible. Oh my god. You know, I'm something of a prosecutor myself.
Oh my god.
One day you'll understand. Oh, believe me, you will. You're just one man. You'll see what it really takes to bring them down once you try to go it alone.
He'll never be alone.
With great power comes great responsibility. Well, looks like it's time to say goodbye. Oh, Udgy.
Oh, what?
Looks like we'll have to cancel that lunch date. Sorry, old friend.
Oh, I'll come visit you in jail.
This is a death penalty. You're not going to be able to.
I'm sorry too, Damon Gant.
You're right, he killed a detective and then he also killed a prosecutor. Yeah.
Yeah, not a good look.
Like very law-related people.
Listen, I know I killed multiple people, but it really feels like I am the one who had my own paraglider impaled directly into my chest.
Oh.
All your own doing.
I knew you as you used to be. Long ago. You were once a fine investigator, and an example to others on the force.
But he'll still be an example to others, Your Honor.
I'm sorry to learn that you are no longer that person.
Those days are gone now, Udgy. Thanks for all the memories, though. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Now you have Righto here, and Worthy.
I don't know if I should feel nice about this or not.
With these two around, you can't go wrong.
I mean, it's like...
I don't know how to feel.
It's definitely attempting to be a compliment, but coming from a convicted double felon, like...
Oh,
this
is like foreshadowing for future games that they retroactively added, and I don't know why.
In fact, I can hear them already. The melodious sound of a new beginning.
Oh, man.
There are two things I want you to understand.
Yes.
First, your sister never hurt anyone. Second, Damon Gant betrayed you from the beginning. You see, Miss Sky, you no longer have any reason to keep silent.
You're right. I was here the whole time. I was witnessing it. When this trial is over, I'll tell you everything.
Why not just say everything on trial? Make sure he definitely goes away.
All that I've done these past 2 years.
Oh.
From the time I had Gant to help me forge evidence up until today.
So, it seems all the questions raised in this trial have been answered.
I'm sorry, Miss Sky. I couldn't get you out of all your trouble. It's not the death sentence, though.
My, what high standards you have for a rookie.
Eh?
I can see why Mia thought so highly of you. Who knows? A few years from now, you just might make it to the top. Oh, smile! I owe you my thanks, Mr. Wright.
Miss Sky.
And to you too, Mr. Edgeworth.
Huh?
You've suffered every bit as much as I have over these past few days. Believe me, I know how much of an ordeal it's been for you.
It was nothing.
Liar!
I was worried the pressure might break you, and yet you rose above it all and guided Mr. Wright to victory.
Are we getting a turnabout name drop here?
You've done well, Mr. Edgeworth.
You rise from the ashes.
Stop it. I only did my job.
Edgeworth can't take compliments!
He can't.
I love it.
In light of this case, it seems a good self-examining is in order for all of us.
Especially Dan.
I'll remember you all in
therapy.
No, for real!
Miss Sky,
Yes, Your Honor.
you are innocent of murder. However, although the chief blackmailed you, the fact is you still acted as his accomplice. A trial will be scheduled for these crimes at a later date.
Yes, I understand, Your Honor.
Is there something amusing about all of this? Why are you smiling?
It's been a long time, Your Honor. A long time since I've felt free of these heavy chains.
Oh god, I feel like a weight's been freaking lifted. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I'll say.
Trial has gone on far too long already.
Jesus.
Regarding the charge of murder, this court finds the defendant, Miss Lana Sky, not guilty.
bang, bang.
All right, time to reload the
Oh
save.
my god, I'm gonna slap
No.
you.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Oh my god.
Go home for dinner, everybody.
Oh yeah, 503. Yeah, go home for dinner.
Dun, dun.
At long last, it's finally over. Emma? Why the long face? I'm sorry your sister didn't get completely off the hook, but at least she wasn't convicted for a murder she didn't commit. She actually did those other crimes. I can't really do anything
No.
about that.
No, that's not it. Just now, after the trial ended.
We don't have to do this again.
Yeah, no.
We just did this. We
You all
literally
heard it.
just did this.
I don't know why we need a flashback to
replay.
that. Yeah, right?
You know, I did my best too. But Lana didn't say a single word to me.
Oof. Oof.
Hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals.
Andrew,
Great timing, Gumshoe.
yeah, work on that a little bit.
Oh, guess I am. I'll come back later.
Oh,
Oh,
wait, Detective Gumshoe, what is it? Just tell me.
Deja
If you do this,
vu.
just say it.
Yeah, you're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Make a detective run all around while on duty.
This
Oh,
is
you did roll
literally
the save
same
scene,
thing.
huh?
What? Oh,
it,
what?
And
wait,
top it all
time
off, you
loop,
call me
what?
here.
Did the game break?
I've seen happier people at funerals. Hey, lighten up, pals. I'm only kidding.
Oh my god.
Oh, are you here because of my sister again?
No, I got my resume, pal. I came today because of you, pal.
Me?
Yeah, that's right. I thought you'd like to see someone.
Lana!
Should you be doing this? She's still under arrest, you know.
Well, I won't tell if you won't.
Oh, he got a job back then, though.
Emma, I owe you an apology.
It's okay, sis. Don't worry about it.
That day 2 years ago was the first time in my life I ever panicked. It was all I could do to keep myself from screaming. All I could think about was keeping you from getting wrapped up in that mess.
Sis.
I asked Gant to help me cover up the truth. I thought I was doing it for your sake. But now, I realize I was wrong. I changed after that day. I had to. It was the only way I could make it through the past 2 years. I knew how much I was hurting you by distancing myself, but I couldn't bring myself to tell you what I did. I was scared. Scared that you'd look at me with those eyes of yours. I was scared of how you'd react if you knew.
But sis, you were only doing it for me.
No,
Huh?
I turned my back on you that day. In hiding what I believed to be the truth, I was deceiving you.
Sis.
I'm such a fool. Took me all this time to realize it.
Hey, but you realized it. That's better than nothing.
Emma, I'm so sorry.
But sis, you don't have to apologize. I'm happy now.
You're happy.
Of course. You know, sis, I always knew that one day you'd come back. And now you have.
Hmm.
Oh, Emma. Emma!
Hug, yay!
Aww.
Aw, they needed that. No one can
We
change
love
the
to
past.
see it.
The only thing we can do is strive to make up for our mistakes. Why must we make up for our mistakes, you ask? Because in doing so, oh god, is this a name drop? Nope.
Yep.
We can find the
Aw.
way back to our rightful path and rise from
We
the
can
ashes.
rise from the ashes.
Oh, speaking of my rightful path. Hey,
Oh.
Phoenix, you busy for dinner?
Oh. And from there we can move on towards a brighter future coming into it.
I'll say.
Oh god. At least that's what I felt watching the two sisters make up. We hope you enjoyed watching this episode of the Arcade Cabinet.
Join us. We're live 9 p.m. Eastern, Twitch, and YouTube.
If you like what you've seen so far, consider giving us a like and subscribe for more content and chaos.
See you next time.
And Meowth, that's right.
No.